Here is a little bit of information about how we teach maths at King's Hawford. We use a variety of maths manipulatives, concrete equipment or learning tools. Whatever name they're given, they are used to secure and embed a child's understanding of number. As a parent, you may feel that your child knows the number system. It is our job to reinforce that knowledge so that your child can recognise the value of the numbers and follow the cardinal principle. This is when children understand the number name assigned to the final object in a group is the total number of objects in that group. For example, counting objects 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knowing there are 4 objects in that group. Here are some great examples from year 1.
Have you got 0 on your bead string?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you pick the card off the top? What is it? 16. Do you want to have a go, Henry?
Yeah.
Oh. Henry, that was very clever. How did you do that? Oh, so the white ones are worth 10, and then you added one more. Fantastic. And Robin, what did you do?
I made 6 with the red beads and white with the 10.
So you knew that the whites all together make 10, and then you added 6 more. That's very clever. So that works really well for your teen numbers, doesn't it? Because what does the 1 in your teen numbers stand for?
That's the little bird.
Well done, you two. Super duper.
What number have you got there, Florrie?
I've got 9.
9.
Card 9.
Good girl. Can you show me a different way to make 9?
And get one of these and these, and put it on top, and do it like that.
Good. So, what numbers have you used to make 9 there?
Use, Seven.
7 and 2. Good girl. What number are you
Got
making?
mine and switched that.
Macy, what number are you making?
There you go. 10.
10. And how have you made 10 there?
I'm looking at 1 and 9.
1 and 9. Can you show me a different way? Go on then. How do you know that's 23, Elsa?
Because there are 2 10s which make 20, and you just had a 3.
Perfect. Good girl. Well done. Flip it over then.
Children start with numbers to 5 in reception, numbers to 20 in year 1, and this increases through the year groups until they reach numbers to 10 million in year 6. Working within these boundaries, children will look at place value. As well as knowing the value of the digits, they should also be able to recognise number sentence facts. For example, number bonds within 20. This could be 7 and 8 make 15, 9 and 2 make 11, etc. Moving on to, what do you add to 12,345 to make 12,645?
That was very clever, Robin. How did you do that?
With a white 10 and another 10.
And that makes...
20.
That was very quick, so you didn't actually have to count them all.
Okay, so in Maths today, we are just using Numicon to play with numbers and use them to visualise what the number looks like, the value of the number. So we started with making the number 17, didn't we? So that was 110, 7, yeah? So when we have 17 normally, you would have the 10 and then the 7 next to it. So it would be 110, 7, 110, 7, 17. Good. So now we're trying to see what numbers we can put together to make 17 so that they look the same. Okay, because equals means the same. Okay, so Harry, what was the first way we made 17?
With a 10 and a 7.
10 and a 7, and then we look for another way of making 17. So what two numbers did we have next?
8 and a 9.
Okay, so put those next to the 10 and the 7 so you can see that they are the same. Okay, so make sure we got them all lined up carefully so they're the same. Now we tried making it with another 2 pieces, but we found that we couldn't make 17 with 2 pieces, so we had to use 3 pieces. So hang on, before you get those, Harry, we had a 9 which you put at the top, and then you put 2 5s down there at the bottom. What do you notice? Who can put the hand up and tell me what you notice? What can you tell me, Evangeline?
It's too big.
It's too big. And because we've got them next to each other, we can see, can't we, using the Numicon, we can see that the value is not the same. So, the 9 here and the 9 here, but we've got an 8 here. Could we maybe share that 8 into 2 groups?
Yeah.
So what pieces of Numicon could Harry get to make 8? Who can put the hand up and have a think? 8. How can we share 8 into 2 groups? Josiah?
Well, one way you can make 8 is by 6 and 2.
6 and 2. So grab a 6 and 2, Harry, and see if that fits. 6 and a 2. That's not 2. Find the Numicon, that's a 2. Good boy. Put those next to it. So another way of making 17 is 9. Add, everybody, 6, add 2. Well done. Now what I want you to do is now investigate and find out as many different ways you can make 17 using 3 numbers. Off you go, year 2.
Using things like cubes and Numicon give children the opportunity to visualise what a number actually looks like.
Right, year 2. In the bottom of your Numicon box, you can see numbers. Each Numicon piece fits in there a bit like a puzzle. To finish the session, we're going to have a game. We're going to go as quickly as we can and sensibly as we can, and it's going to be the first group to basically complete their puzzle. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you understand, year 2. Thumbs up if you understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you a teddy?
Yeah.
Ready, steady, go. Have to work as a team. Try not to drop anything.
Using manipulatives in maths gives children the opportunity for a greater depth of understanding. Teachers will extend their learning through targeted questions.
We made 100 pens.
How did you make 100?
By these pens.
Can you show me?
All these pens make 100.
Prove it to me. Can you prove it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But that only makes 10.
But these are all tens.
Okay, so can you count in tens?
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Brilliant. So tell me about your pile then. What do you have there? Numicon. And what type of Numicon do you have? Tens. And how many Numicon do you have?
10.
So you tell me about the pile in your hand then. You have
10 tens.
10 tens, and all together you have?
100.
Fantastic.
As children progress through school, they are able to explain and reason because they have a solid foundation to build upon.
Will, this one, can you see? There will be 3 zeros if they're on the thousand, so we don't need that one. Wait, I'm doing the thousand because I'm doing 500. That no, Will, you're doing it wrong. You were putting 5,000 in this one because this is 1,000. We don't need that one now. So now on this one we put two red ones. And then on this one we put yellows and we got 4 yellows. Look, 4 yellows. And then for the tens, look what I do with the tens. I need to do 8 tens for 2.
No, you need to show me.
That one. Any more counters you need, or is that it? I need a couple more. One. No, why should you? Yellow. And yellow. That's all we need.
So, Will, what number have you got there?
We have got 52,484.
Excellent. So is that your 6 cards? So now what do you have to do? So do you rearrange them? Oh, now, are you sure that's the smallest number you can make out of those cards? What number have you got there? Excellent, well done. I hope this gives you a clearer insight into how we teach maths at King's Hawford. Please don't hesitate to contact myself, Mrs. Marshall Walker, or your class teacher if you'd like further clarification.